welcome to third time. I hope you're having fun this third time. Now, like the first block, I said welcome to your unit 3, the second edition. Okay, today we are in lesson 4, and I welcome you all to today's class. Now, today our learning targets are: I can identify different spellings for the A sound. I can read two-syllable words that have the tricky A spelling. I can partner read the story Born to Spell. Now, let's look at our flip book review. We have K for cat, we have for her, we have A for day, we have W for when, O for, and Ho for home. Now, let's review some spellings in our consonant code flip book. Now, the first spelling we're going to be looking at, that's the first sound, the spelling alternative for this, we have S. Everybody say S. S. And S for scent, say scent. S for scent. And we have pencil, pencil. Now, think of 3 words that have this spelling. Now, we also have city. Everybody together say city, city. Everybody together say pencil. Everybody together say scent. Now, we have prince. Everybody say prince. Now, face. Everybody say face. Eyes. Everybody say eyes. Now, think of 3 words that have this spelling. Now, we're looking at the sound J. J. Everybody together say J. 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 Now, we have gem. Everybody say gem. Gem. And we have the gingerbread. The gingerbread. The gingerbread. Now, on your own, you're going to think of 3 words that have this spelling. Now, we have still the same J. Everybody together, J. We have fridge. Say fridge, fridge, fringe. We have orange, orange, orange. Now, you're going to still think of 3 words that have this spelling. Now, these are all tricky spellings, which means that the spellings can stand for more than one sound. Now, we can see we have done the revision of all the sounds, but let's go through them again. We have scent, we have prince, we have gem, and we have fringe. Now, let's practice reading these words. Everybody say A. Together say A. Now, we have raisin, raisin, and we have waitress, waitress, A. Waitress. We have wait. Everybody together. Let's go together. Say wait, say raisin, and say waitress. Now, we have the A. Everybody together say A. The A sound. We have day. Now, let's practice reading these words together. We have mistake. Everybody say mistake. And we have cascade. Everybody say cascade. Remember, the sound is A. The A sound. Now, let's look at the A separated E sound under the A sound. The spelling alternative for the A sound. Now, let's practice reading these words. We have crayon. Everybody say crayon. We have daydream. We have daydream. We have driveway. We have daytime. And you can see in the picture on our slide, cake. Everybody together say cake. Cake. Now, let's practice reading these words together. Everybody together under the A sound. We have bacon. Everybody say bacon. We have basin. Everybody say basin. We have maker. Everybody say maker. Maker. We have crater. Everybody say crater. We have label. Everybody say label. And we have wafer. Everybody say wafer. And you can see in our sound that are traced by green, we have paper. Everybody say paper, paper. Okay, now let's look at our spelling trees. Let's work on this spelling tree. I will give words to each of you. Now refer to spelling tree attachments. Now let's look at cabin. Everybody together. Say cabin. Now, both of these are ways you might try chunking the letters into syllables. I am going to say a sentence using this word. I want you to listen carefully and then decide how to read and say this word. Now, the boats are cabin. Everybody say cabin and cabin, cabin and cabin. These are separated in syllable words. Okay, the cabin is very big. The cabin I saw yesterday is very big. Now you're going to what? Say a sentence using, I'm going to say a sentence using this word, and I want you to listen carefully. Okay, now let's go to the next one. We say, my family and I are going camping in the woods this weekend, and we are going to stay in a cabin. In a cabin. We are going, it said, my family and I are going camping in the woods this weekend, and we are going to stay in a cabin. In a cabin. Now, it says, my family and I are going camping in the woods this weekend, and we are going to stay in a cabin. Cabin. Now, I am going to read aloud sentences that have a missing word. You will help me choose the correct syllable placement. Okay, so we have one, we have label. Label. Number two, we have label. Label. Now we have label and we have label. Label. We have camel and we have camel. Camel. We have magic and we have magic. Now, which of these two do you see you prefer that are correct, the correct syllable? Magic. Mag. Egg. We have salad and we have salad. Salad. We have rider and we have ride R. We have bacon and we have back on. We have fragrant and we have fragrant. Now, seeing the letters A in a word creates a tug of war, with each of the A and the A sounds pulling on it. Now you can see radar and you can see radar. Okay? Radar and radar. Now let's quickly look at our worksheet 4.1a. Now, remember we have a whole group bound to spell. It's our reading time. We're going to be reading about bound to spell. Now, please open the reader to the table of contents. What comes after the story, and then there were two. Now, when we say someone was born to do something, like spelling, it means they were always naturally good at it. Now, the title of the story has a question mark. This means we are not sure whether or not Gail was born to spell, meaning we do not know if she has been a good speller all her life. Let's review the spellings. Everybody together. A. We have driveway. We have say. We have clay. We have the other one. A. We have training. We have pair. We have explained. And we have paint. We have the other one. A. We have baker. We have mistakes. We have the other one. A. We have David and Davis. We have the other one R. We have start and part. Now let's preview the vocabulary hot shirt. Everybody together say hot shirt. Now let's read the first two lines of the story. Now, who is telling the story? All the story in Kids Excels are written by the publisher Mark Deeds. This means Mark is the narrator, the person who tells the story. We get to read about Gail and her family from the narrator's point of view. Now, what type of punctuation marks are used to let the reader know who is speaking? Remember last time I spoke about the quotation marks. What did I say? Quotation marks. Now, quotation marks are used to let the reader know who is speaking. When characters talk back and forth to one another, this is called a what? Dialogue. This is called a what? Dialogue. Now let's read Born to Spell closely. Let's read Born to Spell closely to find out how Gail got started as a speller. Now let's do our partner reading. Now our discussion questions, keep quickly. Now, number one discussion question is turn and talk. Compare and contrast the two main characters from the story, Gay's parents, Karen and David Day. Now remember to study for your spelling test. Everybody remember to study for your spelling test. Now our wiggle cards, I say a word or a phrase or a sentence and you perform it. Now act like you are sailing a ship. Act like you are playing in the rain. Act like you are tossing a softball. Act like you are tossing a softball. I hope you're doing that. Now, go at a snail's pace. Now, remember our learning targets where I can identify different spellings for the A sound. I can read two-syllable words that have the tricky A spelling. I can partner read the story Born to Spell. Okay, thank you. Today we have come to the end of today's class, and I look forward to seeing you again in our next class. Please keep being you and keep being your best. Love you all. Thank you.